Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham daily news and update show, the Breakfast Club. Thanks for coming in. It is a Wednesday. It's the day after the night before, and it was not our greatest night. But as you can see on the thumbnail, it says, "Don't count Wrexham out." And I got to say, after sitting about it, I had a little bit of, I would call it not a rant, but yesterday I had expressed my feelings of frustration, I think, for everyone that watched that game yesterday, that it said, it just wasn't good enough. But I'll say it today, right now, don't count Wrexham out, because this team is built on resilience, built on comebacks, built on having a good solid base, not making things easy, and that's fine. And I think that's why we love this team. That's why we love our manager. That's why we love the club and the players that play for them. We're going to have off days. It's going to happen, and that was our off day yesterday. The good news is we can bounce back. We've been here before. We've lost games before. We weren't going to go invincibles. But again, do not count this team out. We have a resiliency, and we're building out these calluses. I always talk about the calluses that's happening, and I believe we have the manager that keeps us on an even playing field. We might not like some of the some of the decisions sometimes, or maybe even the style of football sometimes, people out there in the fan base, but it doesn't matter. It's about winning games, and it's about going up. I still believe we're going to go up. It's a long way away. We're 9 games into the season. They always say test yourself out when there's 10 games in, and I believe that this Wrexham team. I got some messages like, "Oh, look who you think you are now." That's fine. We only can control what we can control. You can have your team. We'll have our team. But we get behind this club, and we're going to use these examples later on in the season where it's like, hey, remember we lost to Stevenage, and they played us really well, and we didn't play that great, and that's fine. It's going to happen. But we will use this as a positive note, jumping off. Right now, they're probably already back there on the training pitch. If maybe they got a day off, I'm not sure. But they're already working on things for this weekend. So anyways, smash a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the Local Pundit. Become a Local Pundit member like Marie from SoCal, who is there. Hi, Marie. And also Drew. What's up, Josh? How are you? And let's get involved. Let's talk about things, and also get your Local Pundit members hats if you want to. All right. So, hey there. How are you? Dan Moore, good afternoon. How are you? So let's talk about a couple of quick news and update real quick. Of course, as soon as I go live, I get a message. So let me just double check on something. Sorry. Doing 2 things at once here. Yes. 1 second. So we have a fixture news update. Shrewsbury Town away kickoff time has been changed. So this one is January something or other. January something or other. January 18th. Now it's going to kick off at 12:30. So that match has been moved up. So normally I think it's a 3:00 kickoff. So that's a 4:30 kickoff for me. So that's going to be a banger. Yes. Sorry. 1 second. All good. Can you do? Can you meet? You chat at noon? Sorry about that. It's in 2 things at once. So this is going to be originally 3:00 kickoff. Now it's moved back to 12:30. So due to police advice, I don't get that one. So that's changed. Also, if you didn't hear yesterday, we did the another thing happened. The movement of a game was that where it is right now. Where is it? We did move another game. The Lincoln City game has been postponed due to international call-ups. We can confirm that our fixture against Lincoln City at the Stoke Terrace, set to take place on Saturday, October 12th, has been postponed due to international call-ups. So that's one on our radar too. There is not the rearranged fixture date. So that is October 12th. Didn't give everyone, that's 10 days away. I think they put it out yesterday, 9 days away. Thought they would give people a little bit more time. But hey, just keep an eye on that thing. We thought it might happen because of the call-ups, but it's at the home game. It will be rearranged fixture. So when the details come out, we'll get you on that as well. Moving on. So that was a couple things that I want to hit there too. So we missed this yesterday, the Dan Scar interview afterwards. I didn't read it. I saw it. I want to read it with you lot real quick. So interview after the Stevenage defeat. Remember, he got his first start in the league yesterday. I thought Dan Scar played well. I thought he played well coming into a team. He played well that is not familiar with him. And O'Connell did do okay. I know they gave up the goal. I know people are talking about he should have kicked the ball away. I'm not blaming the goal on Dan Scar, but let's talk what he had to say. Dan Scar spoke to the press, which didn't go up yesterday, by the way. Following the 1-0 defeat to Lambeck Stadium to Stevenage, a defender who was selected in the starting 11 also made his league debut for the Red Dragons last night, having joined the club this summer. So reflecting on his league debut, Scar said, "I thought I played all right. Okay. It is frustrating that as a team, we possibly slipped below our own standards in the first half, and it might have cost us the game, and it did. Overall, I'm pleased to get through it." Okay, I don't know about that. Wrexham conceded the only goal of the game at just 10 minutes, and despite as much improved second half performance, not much improved, but okay. It wasn't to be Phil Parkinson's side night, and it wasn't. We could still be playing, and we wouldn't have scored last night. I think the first half we were a couple of yards off the pace. Very true. Once they scored, we probably were a bit deflated. I didn't think he was on the pitch. I wasn't there, but I didn't think we gave up. That's the one thing like I said, no, don't count us out. I don't think that we gave up. Maybe our heads dropped down a little bit, but we were always second to everything. For whatever reason, we were second yesterday. They were first. They were on it, hunting in packs. I believe the bigger issues that we got to talk about is Evans. We have no update on Evans. Very, very scared to hear what's going to happen with him, and also Max. So that's two players that we need, and they're probably going to be out for at least a month each. Max is definitely going to be out for a month. If it's ligament damage, we don't know the extent of what happened with Evans. Scars, he goes on to say, there are good teams in this division. You have to be at it. But I thought we had a good reaction in the second half and asked them lots of questions. We did do a little bit better in the second half. It just wasn't to be our day in the second half. They were organized side, so we have to give them credit. And you do. It just wasn't to be our day. Despite the disappointment, Wrexham still find themselves second in the table. There you go. Don't count us out. Scar couldn't fault their efforts, even in defeat. The 29-year-olds played. The lads given 110% effort, knocked on the door, and we couldn't quite get over it. That's football for you, and it is. The Red Dragons are back at home this Sunday. It's a Sunday? Is it a Sunday match? Holy days. Is it a Sunday match? Let me just double check on that. I'll look. This Sunday, continued a busy fixture period. Scar and his teammates are determined to get a positive result at Stoke Arask at Northampton Town. He concluded it was just one of those days. We've done well this season, so pick ourselves up on Saturday and try to put it right. So Saturday or Sunday. So let's see what that says there. But I like where his head is at. Scars is a professional. He's been in the league, played for Plymouth Argyle last year. We got him. We're going to need him now. Listen, if Max is out for an extended period of time, which it looks like, we're going to need him. And, he played in the middle of the park last night. I thought he looked very well in there. I thought he played well. So we'll just leave it at that. And so we need him to get on the pitch a little bit more and get his paces out there too. Morning, everyone. Hi, Mary. How are you? Good to see you. And Goopy Splat's in the house. And Glenda says hi. And Saturday, says Glenda Bursey. It is Saturday. Okay, great. That's when the game is. So let's check what else is going on out here. There are a couple things I did see showing Saturday on Paramount. Okay, so it is Saturday on Paramount. Another one, just skipping around a little bit. Charlton Athletic on sale from Thursday. So it looks like we have. So that's tomorrow. A little bit of ticket news here for the Charlton game. Tickets for the Wrexham AFC trip to the Valley on Saturday, October 26th, in the Sky Bet League One action against the Addicts will go on sale. Season ticket holders from 10 a.m. Thursday, October 3rd. Now, we have been allocated a total of 30,155 tickets to the visit to London, with all tickets being distributed as physical copies. I thought we got a little bit extra. I thought they gave out a little bit extra. So ticket news for them tomorrow for Charlton Athletic. So beyond that, I think they're giving us a few more tickets. I could be wrong. I think Scar and Brunt might get some time together. You think I'd love to see Brunty. I want to see Brunt play too. I do. What's up, y'all? How you doing, John Hampton? It's a great test for the team now for each other despite the injury. Yes, it is a great test. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I put that on there. Don't count Wrexham out. We have a resilient team. We have a resilient coach. Look what we battled through last year. Look what we battled to come up against. It was against Notts County coming up. We're gonna use this. We're gonna use this, and we're gonna be all right. It's gonna be great. I still feel like all these things we're learning from, and I feel like we're going to be all right. I think we're going to bounce back. I expect a big performance from us on Saturday. That is Saturday against Northampton Town. So I know we can just wallow in negativity, myself included sometimes. But we're passionate. We wear our hearts on our sleeves. We're there to support the club. We kick every ball. So we just need to be pragmatic moving forward. Take it on the chin and. Here we go again. You know what I mean? We got to just go again. But do not count this team out. Everyone is waiting for us to fail. Literally, everybody in the league, all of us. Every other team in the league is like, we want to see Wrexham get humbled. That's why everyone has that extra yard when they play against us. That's why they try a little bit extra. They put that extra 5-10% because they want to see Wrexham fail. Because you build something up, you want to tear it down. We have a target on our back. We've always had it. So which is fine. And I'd rather have the target on our back. We can handle it. Our team can handle this. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mo, I hope Fall is on the bench on Saturday. I hope so too. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Okay, here it is. This is what I saw. 3,000 more tickets. Wrexham set for another big away following at Charlton. The Wrexham have another big away. This is what I saw. So we allocated 3,155 tickets. So that's big. I thought 27. Wrexham have allocated, the Valley capacity is at 27,111. Another bumper crowd is expected. Okay, so I got it wrong. So we have 3,000. We have 3,100 tickets there. So that's going to be a big match on the 26th there too. This is what I saw. 70% of the allocation will be made available to season ticket holders. The remaining balance of tickets are held for members. So, okay. So it wasn't an allocation more. It was just 3,000. Okay. Got it. That was on me. That's what happens when you don't reach yet. We talked about the international call up for Lincoln City. That's not going to happen. And Wrexham boss was unhappy. This is what, so this was the interview yesterday. We're not gonna go on it. First 10 minutes of the game really started brightly. Yeah, we covered this yesterday. This was an interview that we had. So all in all, I want to get the. Where the hell is it? Okay, where is the? Here's the ratings, the player ratings. I wanted to do the player ratings. These don't come out until the day after, I guess. Second place looks wide open this season. Just need to keep the points ticking over. I think we can nip second place for sure, John. Hope you're doing well, man. I think we can. It's good to have a Birmingham fan in here as well. It really is. So here's how it played out yesterday in regards to our player ratings. Agree or disagree. So we'll walk through it. AO, low shot fizzed off the wet surface for the goal, but Will feel he could have saved it. He got a 6. O'Connell made a brilliant block in the area immediately after the Wrexham went behind to deny Stevenage another goal. He got a 6. Dan Scarr had a 6. League debut, put himself about in the middle of the center as the center half. I thought he looked good back there. He's solid. He will grow into the team. He's going to be a leader out there. You watch. Stash O'Connor got a 5, caused problems on the counterattack, but misplaced pass didn't help Wrexham. So below par yesterday for Stash, got a 5. Maybe he should have been rested. Maybe it was a game he maybe should have rested. Barney made some runs. They saying threat after the break, causing problems. Barney was double teamed all day yesterday. All day. He had a couple good crosses in, but he was double and triple teamed all day. Didn't have his best outing, but they gave him a 7. George Dobson, unable to make an impact in the first half because he was running around playing 3 roles yesterday. Because I think in the middle of the park, Macca was useless. He was just running around, not doing anything. I'm sorry. I love Macca. He's not a midfielder. Put him on the wing. He should have been rested. So they said unable to make an impact in the first half. So they gave Dobson a 6. Evans, the holding midfielder, was back in starting 11, which I wanted so bad this to happen. But he went off injured just before the break. He got a 5. We couldn't control the midfield, even with him on it. I don't know why that should have worked. I'm not going to blame it on Macca, but I don't think he helped out the midfield at all. Resting Cannon and Big L didn't work for me. James McLean, Stevenage controlled the midfield the first half, but Wrexham were better in his role without creating much. They gave him a 6. I don't know about that. Rev got down to left to support the attacks in both halves. When he returned to the side, gave him a 6. JM got a 6. Had a bright start, but didn't do that. Fletcher linked up well at the start. He didn't ask as many questions in the second period. He's not a starter for me. He's just not a starter. Fletcher's an impact player. He's not a starter. A lot of 6s and 5s, 7 in there for Barney, and that's about it. That was the bright spot. But I also say that Scar was also a bright spot too. One of those games, but again, do not count this team out. Do not count this team out. Stevenage manager, I'm not even going to read this, but I'll get to it. He was very proud of what Stevenage played against Wrexham. Of course he is. There he is. He said, I'm so proud of this group. I love working with them every day, and their performance typifies the group that we are. The first half was some of the best football we played. It probably was the best football they played. They punched us in the mouth, and we didn't recover. He said he thought we've had some brilliant games last year, some brilliant ones in the league too, but I just thought we had a lot more control of the ball and created good chances. We got a great dressing room, extremely special performance, deserved to win for sure. They did deserve to win. They played well, and good on them. But we got a game on the weekend coming up against Northampton Town. We can't look back. I'll say the resilience. I think there's probably going to be a few changes again. Expect Scar in there. Love to see Brunt. Love to see Rev keep his spot. Andy or Big L will be back, if not both. Maybe Dobson needs a rest. Maybe he looked a little tired yesterday. Up front, expect Mullen up front. God forbid if you put JM and Mullen to play together, but I'm sure it'll be Palmer back there. So let's just keep an eye on things, and let's not get too high, let's not get too low. This is going to happen, and I feel like we are a resilient squad, and everyone that wants us to fail, fuck them. South Wales Reds are sending 40-seat coach to Charlton game. Will be a good day out. Awesome. Techie is obviously local, and he's going to the Charlton match, so that should be fun. Welsh Techie, I hope you got back safely last night. Obviously you did, and good to have you in. Just a quick one tonight, just FYI for people. And hi guys, good evening. How are you? Good to see you, A2Z EV. Harrison, for a neutral point of view, I believe Wrexham have had a really good start, but now other teams are starting to figure Wrexham out. I'm sure Parkinson will find new ways to improve his performances. That's exactly Harrison. Great shout there. I appreciate that. And Robert Galvin, how you doing? Hi, Josh. So yeah, I believe that we're going to make some adjustments. Parkinson will adjust the squad, and it might come in with some players getting rotated or getting sat. He will adjust. He's not stupid. The guy's a winner. Whatever anyone else may think, he is a winner. There will be a statue of this man someday outside of Wrexham for what he is currently doing and has done in the past. He will figure it out. This is about adjustments, about using our strength and exploiting their weaknesses. Right now, Stevenage yesterday did come out and they played very well. They took exactly what Birmingham did. Although Birmingham have, I'm just going to say it, Stevenage, I apologize, have better players. And they were able to punish us a little bit more. Luckily, it was only 1-0 yesterday. We didn't really create much offense. The middle of the park got totally destroyed. Our defense did hold up, but we just could not get a grasp on the game. So I anticipate us to be on the training ground and adjusting things. I don't know where Rathbone's at. I'd like to see him. Mofal for me, I'd like to see him, but let's see what happens. Jack will score next game, says Mary. I hope he does. Count on it. I hope he does. And third game of the week, we'll usually see some changes a lot for them. Yeah, but Parkinson doesn't like to change, John, which is fine. He has a way about doing things, but I anticipate to see some changes tomorrow too. Robert Galvin, how you doing? Say hi, Josh. Say hi, Josh. Hi, Josh. Nice to see you, Robert. In Parky we trust. Yes, we do. I totally do. Parky listened to the fans for the Stevenage games. Hopefully he will change it up. Let's see how that goes down. 3:30 p.m. local, 3 a.m. local time. Had to be up early to make my son breakfast. Feeling it today. Look at that. You look at that. Getting up early to make his son breakfast. That's a guy right there, and that's dedication. I'm glad you got back safe, and that is absolute away dedication. What a gentleman. I'm sure he'll be at the game this weekend as well. What is amazing, though, how long it takes for new players to fit in other than Dobson. Yes, players are still trying to get their feet under them for sure, and that's going to happen. There was always going to be a cooling off period. We weren't going to go undefeated, but we use these losses, and move them forward so we can go on and pocket our points. We got to win our games at home. Our form last year away from home was abysmal until it wasn't. We figured it out. We started winning games at the end. So be prepared for some adjustment period. We win our games at home. Try not to lose away. We'll see what happens. It was one of those games yesterday. Absolutely one of those games yesterday. In Parky we trust. Yes, we do. I don't even know if we need to say that anymore. We all trust Parkinson. I think everyone knows that we want Parkinson in. There's a few others out there that don't like him. Fine. It's not. I think Parkinson's doing a great job, to be honest with you. I think that yesterday he made some changes. He did try to change it up. We'll see. Guy's a smart guy. He's got a good team behind him too. So it'll be interesting to see what the lineup will be this weekend. Yes, I think that's a good one to watch. What the lineup will be this weekend. Good shout, Drew. Hope you're well. Other teams know they can use overloads on our players and to stop our press. Well, the Habitification, if I'm saying that correctly, they hunted in packs yesterday. We had no time on the ball, and we had no time on in the middle of the park at all. So it's unfortunate because Evans is such a good player, and I thought that for whatever reason. We were a yard off. We were a yard off. It showed. I don't know why. I'll be watching from the car. I'll Drew or whatever. Good to see you. I usually no more than 7 losses a season will give you automatic. Yeah, you guys should be there and thereabouts. I think we will be too. Starting Fletcher nuked us in the first half. The highlights of the importance of Palmer, also lack of Palmer replacement. The Palmer replacement is Mo Fowl. I know he's a little bit more athletic, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. Palmer, for me, the Fletcher's not a starter. Absolutely not a starter for me. I like him. He's not a starter. Possible Mullen will be playing behind Palmer and Marriott. Mullen still needs to get up to speed. No impact yesterday. Not his fault. We just one of those days. Not blaming Palmer. Is the system that complicated, or is Parky that picky to let new players play? However, the proof is in the pudding. The Salford game was chaos with all new players. Good shout, Robert Galvin. Well, look, we saw some things yesterday. I thought we should have made subs at halftime. I thought we were that bad. I thought we should have made subs at halftime. You made them early, 65 minutes, I think it was. But the players that are coming in need to get implemented into the team. Scarzy will be there regularly from now on. If we're hearing that Max will be out for an extended period of time, watch it. I think so. Ravon, I think, also needs to force himself onto the pitch too. For whatever reason, he will not drop Maka. Maka did not need to play in the middle of the park yesterday. Left wing back Maka did not need to play in the middle of the park. I would have loved to have seen Rathbone, but he wasn't on the pitch. I think he was injured or whatever. I think he still may be coming back from injury. Not sure, but we'll see. Not all of us like Parky style. That's true, William. But will it win ugly? I don't care how it goes. Let's do it. Mo Fall should be working double time to become ready to play at least 15 minutes. I agree with you. I hope he does. Victor Rodriguez. In the last matches, we were very poor at build up under pressure. Yes, we did not withstand the pressure well. Good shout, Victor. Our long passes in the scenarios were bad, and our forward lost the duels. Yes, we did not. We needed to find a way out. We did not win our headers yesterday. JM's never going to win a header. He's shorter. Sorry. And for whatever, Fletcher just didn't click. We were booting that ball on an angle. I think O'Connell was booting that ball on an angle a little bit too much, but we did not. Our midfield was beaten up yesterday and non-existent, and they just did it. Mo Fall ain't ready, bro. There you go. Okay, bro. I love it. Thanks, A2Z. Fletcher is a super sub. Now it's great to see him on our new players. Let's back the whole team and Parky. Hopefully some crazy good moments. Absolutely. 100%. Don't count us out. Do not count this team out. 100%. Do not count this team out. What we're doing to give it. What were we doing giving Fletcher 65 minutes of game time? That guy is a ghost. He's not a starter, but he refuses to play Mullen and Jam together until he doesn't. Mecca was absolutely shambles, running around doing circles. He was bumping into people. He's the one that he bumped into the player that bumped into O'Connell, and then O'Connell pushed their player into Evans. He was kicking people. He was looking for cards. He doesn't need to play in the middle of the park. Everyone, don't forget to like. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't, please. We are on our way to 50,001. If you know, we are there. We're going that way. Mo Fall is faster, more mobile, more skilled forward compared to Palmer, not as experienced or as mean as Palmer. Yes, he's almost a winger. Mo Fall is very athletic. Mo Fall, really athletic. We should have brought in a striker, and Maka was playing bumper cards. That's what I saw yesterday, too. All right. Let's wrap it up. I know, again, a short one. Just wanted to get out there with the news and updates. Again, game is on Saturday. If anything breaks, we'll be here waiting on the diagnosis for Max and for Gio. Once we get those, we'll be reporting that for sure. Stat show at some point this week. Live watch along, obviously on Saturday. The only dedicated Wrexham channel that produces content every single day for you. So here it is. So share it with everybody. Subscribe. I know there's some other really great channels out there too for Wrexham, but we really appreciate this growing community for the local pundits. So what else is going on? If anything breaks, we'll be here on that bombshell. We'll see y'all soon.